Hello, YouTubers and all those who happen to watch. A little bit of a story to share with you guys. Now, again, it's going to involve a tiny bit of Diablo, but used out of example, I assure you. So, playing Diablo, I enjoy it thoroughly. I play it a lot. And, eventually, this is the old classic tale of Blizzard that eventually your account will either get compromised or, someone will get in there and ruin some stuff. And Blizzard is nice enough every once in a like the two-time thing once you have an authenticator that will allow you to, recover your stuff. Which of course it got resolved because of the fact that what the person was able to do was able to change my password on my account on me. It was able to have enough time to go through, take everything out of the character, and transfer over to something else, then move on. Pretty much mimicking an IP. And of course, this is Blizzard being Blizzard saying, well, it's probably just a normal means of hacking. Well, if it's that widespread, that's some pretty damn good hacking. But Blizzard is releasing a auction house on their game Diablo 3, where it's going to be real-time money, which if you ever see this little abbreviation, which is RMT, that's what it means, real money trading. And what happens is now that these Korean companies or whoever else in the world is seeing this is a big opportunity to cash in. So what they did was they went through everyone's account, took all their money, took all their stuff that was salvageable and stuff they could sell in the auction house, and just took it. And I got my stuff back, so it's not a huge deal. It's concerning, but not a huge deal. How they were able to just slide in through the cut the middleman out, not have to worry about, needing my password, all that credentials, and be able just to access my account like that. And then a lot of people on Diablo practically this happened to, which was pretty darn disappointing, I'd say. While they were able to say, well, you have an authenticator on your account, blah blah blah, that still doesn't change anything because people with authenticators also have the situation happen to them. And it just makes me bring up this point about gaming now. I don't like saying this at all, but now I'm just feeling it with this situation. Especially with online games, some people want to say, "Well, welcome to the 21st century, buddy. Welcome to the open eye country." It's like my eyes have been open for a while. I acknowledge that most of your freedom is apprehended when you're definitely nowadays when it comes to online video games, because sooner or later those online games are not going to be accessible to you. For example, this for the Xbox 360. Phantasy Star Online Episode 1 and 2. Can't play it online unless you figure out some magical way to do it. Which is through the Sith Hack, whatever the heck it's called there. That website that has a server going up for Phantasy Star Online. Playable on the PC, Blue Burst, awesome. You can play it on the Dreamcast, GameCube, whatever. Still works fantastic. But, games of yesterday that were online ain't really around anymore, exception to really, EverQuest 1, which has like so many expansions. Oh, jeez. And I just feel disheartened a little bit about it all. I can understand things happen. There's obviously flaws in everything in the world, and that's I learn to accept in life that, hell, I'm not perfect, you're not perfect, the person next to you is not perfect, unless you think they are perfect because you love them a lot or something of that nature, then that's fantastic. But it's just the fact that video games have just gotten so technologically advanced. I think it's way too advanced for its own good. I think they've tried to pushed forward rather so hard that it took away from the premise of real gaming and just kind of gave us a simplified version of learn to accept it because we're all moving on, you're going to be left behind. So a lot of people feel that pressure a little bit when they buy video games. Do I feel that little bit of a pressure? Every once in a while, absolutely, because I love playing games no matter what, ranging from DS to Game Boy to any console you can throw at me. And I can find some sort of way to enjoy the console or, just not like it as much, but still find some passion for it. And that's all I can say is put my hands up in here and go, you can do one of the two things when it comes to a generation. You could stick to what you enjoy and love, such as, playing retro video games, or you can step forward to everybody else and live with that action. Now, I, keep myself moderate when it comes to playing certain things. Like, I don't like playing MMOs that have, like, subscription fees and all that, and it doesn't feel natural. I mean, heck, with World of Warcraft, if this situation happened to you, you would have to pay the company for them to tell you you only have 2 things to bring back all your characters, or it's out of their hands. They don't want to do it anymore. I understand they have all kinds of people doing this at once, because this happens quite often, so I just think that a lot of the well-being of video gamers have just plummeted. Have sales gone up higher than ever it has when it comes to video gaming? Has the market grown so hugely that it's beyond itself? Absolutely. I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's cool that a lot of companies can express themselves, and this whole theory of is game art, I think it is to a degree. It is as beautiful as you can draw it to be, and as anyone else can appreciate it. And that's the thing about art. You have to appreciate it in order to enjoy it. And a lot of people have this debate, well, gaming is not art. I think it is to a degree, because a lot of people appreciate games, otherwise they wouldn't be making video game channels unless they're posers. But that's besides the relevant point. And it's the fact that I can look at a game and appreciate it. For example, Half-Life 2. Beautiful, fantastic FPS. Fun puzzle elements. Really well crafted. Is it something that's always going to be on my wall over to my resource of video game? No, I probably wouldn't. I acknowledge it, say it's a great game, but that's about it. I mean, games such as, Morrowind. Is that a good damn game? Absolutely. A lot of people enjoy it. Still do. Is it something that's going to be on the wall again? No, I don't think it would ever be. I would acknowledge it too. But that's the thing about it. That's a beauty. That's like everybody who does art or loves music always references a band or references a piece of art. And I think video games is a work of art as long as you can appreciate it. And when it comes to today's modern age, a lot of people are using way too many colors on the palette, and takes away the simplicity versus and adds too much complexity. It leaves the mind a baze. I'm not baze. What that means. I forgot the word for it. It was a blade. A blade. Can't remember. I gotta read my my Webster's more often. But anyway, it's the fact is this. I am disappointed about the situation, but at the same time it makes you think, maybe companies need to slow down a little bit and allow gamers to catch up, or allow people to be able to enjoy what's essential. I mean, Counter-Strike's a simple-ass game. It has a round system. You buy guns. That's it. And you go around, strategically go around these maps and kill people. That's pretty much it. What's more complicated than that? It's a simple and intelligent game. And, that's the thing. Simple sells, people. I mean, try to keep it simple. But that's pretty much all I want to talk about today in this video. I mean, again, I kind of sound like I'm whining. I do apologize if I do come off that way. But again, it isn't really a plea. It's just more of an observation that I've noticed. And it's just where a lot of people are going to probably disagree with me saying that, well, gaming should progress faster and faster, because that just leaves more of a challenge for the market, as well as it leaves something up there for the developers of these games. Well, at the same time, if you're working these developers way too fast, how the hell are they going to be able to acknowledge what is perfection, or in this case, something they're next to? But that's my 2 cents for today. I want to leave a little video up here on YouTube. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Take it easy, folks. Thank you guys so much for watching. And ignore that clock over there. It was a gift a long time ago, and it was just a nice, decent clock. Touch my nipples. Oh, man.